I love this game sometimes.
I cannot use garlic, but there may be a substitute in the Pembroke Hospital drug storage.
Hopefully this will give me enough experience to do the rest of the evolve thing.
There it is. Insulin. Much more efficient than garlic against blood poisoning and sepsis, and much less dangerous for me. Thank you, Dr. Polescu.
I still get the feeling there's going to go, you can't record this because the game blocked the stream or whatever. But I think the first thing that I am going to stream is the one thing that I've been wanting to stream on this channel for the longest time, but never could. Because what is it? The G-Force thing wouldn't stream it, and I can't obviously connect my Switch Lite to it. KOTOR 1. The first thing I ever wanted to actually stream. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o.
The blend seems stable. Time to go and find Harriet in the sewers.
You Londoners are no match for me!
Yeah, you owe me that. Hey, it's another one of them big dudes. Make me think of Mr. X. Seriously, I see them guys and I'm just thinking that X gonna give it to you rap thing. It's not a song. Rap is not song.
Kill it! There's one of them vermin!
Like your mama. Yeah, I gotta go all the way to the North Docks. No, Western Docks. But what the fuck's the difference? Because I'm tired of fighting.
Anything to connect me to this?
Of course, it's a blinker skull. Blink and it's gone. Go ahead and make whatever serums and shit I need. No, because I need opium.
This is despicable.
You're despicable, you're despicable, you're despicable. I watch too much Looney Tunes. Is that bleh? That was a little too damn late, isn't it now?
I can't believe I'm doing this. This place has been ransacked. They've all been slaughtered. Pre-one? No, not their style. Where has Harriet gone? She must have left a trail I could follow.
Scowl should have realized she wasn't one of them.
Take not a step further, child.
You, at last.
Desist, child.
All right.
My words have been as clear as crystal.
Why did you...
Only you could provide a modern, scientific answer to this ancient, mystical threat.
What kind?
Disease, contagion, and contamination. How they course through veins is your dominion, my child. Your choices have made you own...
Speak to me.
The blood of hate. Vessel of the wrath of the goddess. When she awakens, a disaster will be born in...
What is your...
I do not
blood?
Why would I? And no, I'm...
But who are you?
I am your maker.
Just give...
There are those who call me Myrddin Wild, the Wild Horned Man.
I'm here to stop Harry.
I have heard you, but be wary.
What is the...
It is the curse of the goddess. It is the hunger in you.
Tell me about this disaster, creature. I know London fell victim to such a thing in 1666.
A disaster is pure anger born through blood. Its name means bad star, for they only appear when our queen unleashes her unquenchable wrath upon the world.
And who is...
She is the Red Goddess, the Queen of Blood. In my youth, 100 lifetimes ago, she was worshipped as the Morrigan.
The Morrigan? The Celtic goddess of war?
She has been worshipped in many forms through...
So the disaster is some sort of accident. A disease vampires carry dormant in their blood, waiting to emerge.
That's your modern answer. But a disaster is at the same time both less and more.
Tell me what it is then, in your own words.
A disaster is the pure will of our queen. Whenever she dreams of walking this earth, she awakes in this putrid vessel.
I only wish to know...
To perform an act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious...
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels. I've known for ages you were worthy of this challenge.
What will happen there?
Your fate, my child, and the fate...
Will it be over then?
Yes. The threat will dissipate like so much smoke. For you will have purified its source.
And then what?
How would I know? I am...
You tricked me. My sister died for your schemes. I have brought suffering and tragedy into this world. I am not, nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come. Be brave.
These poor skulls didn't stand a chance.
Ew. Ew.
Oh, I'm sick. So sick. Doctor, help me, please. I'm in such pain.
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
Ah, like your help, Doris. Liars! All of you!
Doris committed suicide.
Oh, my poor baby. I've been such a bad mother. But the Queen herself forgave me. Gave me another chance.
Harriet, you must stop all of this. I can't let you infect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with the Red Queen's plans, Doctor? How can you stop the course of nature?
I'm not dumbass just throwing up everywhere.
Poor baby! Where is she now?
Is this a dream? Am I awake? Is this anger I feel? Is it wrath? I think it is. Oh, how infinitely, how intensely, how irredeemably are you all going to suffer now? I will reap the land if I feed me. Abundant the rise, spread the crop.
Omewa Moshineru!
Do you think your champion defeated me, my child?
No one could ever defeat you, mother of us all, for you are our every root and leaf.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
So it's over then, young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Old Bridget? What are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Suascal territory.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
I thought you'd been slaughtered, with all the other Suascals.
I was up above, in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
It's over now.
Yes, you prevailed in...
No need to...
Perhaps there will be no stories told.
I'm honored to be part of this city's legend.
How could I refuse you anything?
Who are you?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife. Then the pompous fool rejected you, did he not?
It was about 200 years ago. Peace found me in time. And I sincerely hope it will find you too, now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
London has been cleansed. This catastrophe came about when an ancient malignant will crossed paths with mortal imprudence. For now, we are safe. For now. My craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger. Red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another. From predator to victim. Patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long.
I actually got a better idea for the Halloween stream. Or for the Halloween day stream. Instead of Resident Evil.
Well, this is it. Lady Ashbury's domain. Why am I
better
not
stick to the
surprised
shadows.
on any maps?
He
I better
does,
hurry.
but, like,
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
Can't you just leave me?
I am here to say goodbye. The sun...
So our beloved mother will just go back to...
No, Jonathan. The Morrigan has been appeased, but...
And what are you to her? Her
She is my mother. My dreadful...
What?
She seeks nothing, since she only dreams of...
Why did...
You are the doctor.
I noticed that all the Icors were female.
If the Morrigan prefers despoiled women...
Icors seem to carry various diseases.
Who knows whether the Red Queen awakens when...
This is not over.
'Tis unwise to interfere with the...
What will happen to Ascalon?
Will you let them run the country from the shadows?
I don't interfere with petty political intrigues. Ascalon was built upon the lie of a lineage. Such a deceit cannot last forever.
But Lord Redgrave definitely possessed...
Really?
What will become of...
In their leader, you now have a spy behind enemy lines. By guiding your progeny, you may yet protect your immortal friends for...
What will become...
I foresee trouble for them now that your progeny considers becoming the new primate.
But I'm certain the current
Exactly. And I am not fully convinced your progeny truly understands what dreadful power he is about to defy.
No. I must know why.
No, she is not what you...
And you? Why are you here? Which new thread of which old twisted plan are you seeking to pull?
I am just here to salute...
Your sons?
Perhaps I am too old for your spoke.
Who are your sons?
You are my son.
This is madness. How many have you created? Who else? Shakespeare? Isaac Newton? Alfred the Great? Francis Drake? Thomas More? Guy Fawkes?
My progeny is scarce, for I rarely feel the urge to protect this land anymore. But yes, one of those you named is your immortal brother. Maybe you should meet one night.
So that is all we are?
No. You...
Tell me about...
He is not stronger than you, only older. You are strong, Jonathan Reed. A champion of your time, chosen to defeat a threat spawned of this generation.
So in other words, Jonathan Reed's basically Anakin Skywalker if Anakin Skywalker was a vampire.
Is he here?
Have I not already?
His blood was not tainted.
Then you would have failed, I suppose.
When he fought me...
You just said it. It was the blood of a king. The blood of the champion I chose to save this land in its time of...
King Arthur.
Yes, he was.
Speak clearly.
What it
did, I did.
Now you've found the castle.
I cannot enter. The castle walls look decrepit. Maybe I can find a way to sneak in. It's locked, all right. The lady of the manor isn't expecting visitors. Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's perfume. She must be here somewhere. This castle is falling apart. That sweet fragrance. Elizabeth's perfume. She was here, and recently. What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work. This painting looks suspicious.
It's sus. Nah, too damn easy of a joke.
I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable.
This is why I also say I've been too damn long since I've actually played this shit.
A sword and a moon are the symbols I should look for.
Ah, that's when Arthur was fighting the Red Queen. So I'm looking for a sword and moon. I don't think I'm gonna find it here. There.
One last switch, and... what are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work. One last switch, and...
Okay, I'm understanding it a little bit better now.
voila.
Drop your sword, Father. You have nothing to be afraid of.
Shall we abandon this then? Shall we lower our heads?
No. Never. You taught me that.
Blood is approaching. Old but young. How strange. Shall I drink it? Smite it?
No, Father. He is a friend. Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
Caution, Elizabeth. Deceit runs through these veins.
I know, Father. What took you so long, Jonathan?
Is this really him?
Yes. This is William Marshall, 1st Earl of Pembroke, servant of 5 mortal kings, former regent and savior of England. The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
And you called him father?
For he gave me eternal life, and much more.
I have so many questions, Elizabeth.
You always had questions, Dr. Reed.
Now that I stand before you both, in this vault, I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes left.
Why did you flee here?
When you told me I was the healthy carrier, I had nowhere else to go.
You mean you had to return to the real source of this scourge?
Yes, to end it, once and for all.
Will you go back to London?
No, Jonathan. I do not intend to.
And what of your daughter?
Charlotte is a strong, independent woman who's about to come into money. I took care of everything. Now it's time for her to shape her future.
Where are we? What is this place?
This is the Ashbury estate. I inherited the title when I purchased the castle.
Are you not afraid someone might discover you here? It's not that hard to find.
Do not assume that I would hesitate to silence.
I have destroyed the disaster, this creature that Harriet Jones had become. The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
The city has suffered, but it will prevail in the end.
A more cynical analysis would be that this is an acceptable catastrophe.
I cannot bear knowing I was the cause of all this, through the use of my own blood.
No. This catastrophe was the result of unethical experimentation, and the will of a creature so inexplicably evil, she exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
But it was my blood all along. My corrupted blood of hate. The poisoned blood of my father. A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
Why are you hiding William Marshall here?
How could I not take care of him? He sacrificed himself by giving me the only dose of antidote he had.
He gave you the antidote?
Yes. And in doing so, he knew he'd have to be confined here. And yet he volunteered. That's how great...
What do you do?
I visit him as often as possible.
You feed him?
After he saved me from the blood rage, I swore...
Is he dangerous?
What do you think? He is a thirsty echo.
Can he communicate?
Yes. Sometimes he...
No redemption.
And yet he thinks he has been offered him...
We could...
It's... too late.
William Marshall infected you. He is the true, original carrier.
Yes. But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
Saved you? How?
The tears of angels The cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood. It worked on me, did it not?
Yes. Blood is the definitive key to our species. Scowls, cleansing, lineage. Do you really think it worked?
It has, Jonathan. I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter. I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate. But my father's antidote cured me.
Who are you?
How could I answer that? I went through many...
I need to know more.
I was born Elizabeth Samantha Mary Englewood in...
How did you meet?
He was an Ekon for centuries when he found me. He saved me from certain death by making me his progeny.
Why did he choose you?
You should ask him that.
Did you ever blame him?
Not even when he was infected and bit me. He is my father. He raised me. He taught me how to behave.
What about...
What do you mean?
You know my feelings toward...
I love you, Jonathan. I've loved you since the moment I saw you rescue poor Mr. Hampton in that filthy slaughterhouse. Forgetting the danger as you turned your back, like the new...
You should have told me.
No, Jonathan. The William Marshall myth lies at the heart of so many hostile plans. I could not risk jeopardizing his safety.
So why did you come here? You knew I would follow you. I can't let you go.
Because I know now the blood of hate is still in my veins. No one but I can put an end to this tragedy.
I can help you. You can trust me, Elizabeth.
Not always, Jonathan. I remember how you killed that poor nurse for blackmailing me.
Would your protege agree to speak with me? I have so many questions for him.
Go on, Jonathan. But be careful.
Yes?
Sir William. My God. You really are William Marshall. You served Richard the Lionheart and his brother, King John. It is such a privilege to meet you.
I did in my day. Come closer if you want to speak. For my hearing isn't what it used to be.
I think your hearing is fine, sir.
What is it you want then?
I found your research on the...
Once I understood what the ingredients were, I used the tears of King Richard and the pure blood of the valiant Boadicea.
King Richard?
It took me many years to locate their height.
And did it...
Yes. The tears cleansed my poor Elizabeth's blackened heart.
I found and...
Then may I call you brother?
You also did...
She was a malicious witch who spread plague through...
How did you do...
We fought for hours.
The blood of hate. How does it affect you? Do you feel it now?
The blood of hate? Yes. Nothing more than a sneeze, really. A sneeze held for so long, you could blow a fortress down if you released it.
I would like to...
Vampire.
Considering your experience.
They are terrible creatures.
Where did you...
The last time I saw...
Can we speak?
The Red Queen.
You met...
Just once. But she never...
Do you know...
I don't want to...
Why?
For a time, she too could hear the Red Song. The steps she danced to its melody brought pain.
Do you remember Myrddin, your maker?
Only God is my maker. For he created everything on this earth. He blessed me with eternal life through his archangel, Michael.
But Myrddin, Michael, is a vampire. He made you a blood-sucking creature of the night.
Blood, yes. I used to drink it from the throats of the unworthy. Then I was punished for my deceit. During my penance, I rely entirely upon my sweet Elizabeth.
Did you really?
That was the only righteous path.
Do you not want...
No.
We could set you free. Let you out. Isn't that what you want?
I pray for the day I'll see the sky again. I have all but forgotten its colors. I could walk and do so many things beneath the stars. But I doubt it will be wise to release me.
Then will you stay here and repent?
Elizabeth told me it will not be long now. I cannot wait to feel the sweet caress of her hand on my cheek after so long, as she releases me. Has the time come?
Yes, Father.
Why not unleash me then? To see the sky a final time.
You already are the sky, and all its stars.
I'm not defeated, for I welcome the sword you bear, for it is mine.
You were never defeated, my lord. Farewell, Father. And to you also, Jonathan.
What do you mean?
I can't stand what I've become. This healthy carrier, as you put it. The flames will purify the poison that runs in my veins.
No! I won't allow this to happen.
I am death, Jonathan. Wherever I go, I can't stand it.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, champion of Myrddin, chosen to save England from the vampire epidemic. I could cure you.
What do you mean?
We are creatures of blood, Elizabeth. Everything about us is in our blood. With time, I could perfect the antidote William Marshall gave you. Trust me, for time is on our side.
That is a risk I cannot take, Jonathan. I won't bring another such disaster into this world.
Elizabeth, no. Trust me. I can save you.
How could I trust you, Jonathan? How could I take such a chance?
I'll stay here with you then. As long as we must, until I find a cure.
You have no idea what you're talking about, Jonathan. Despite his madness, William was strong enough to start the centuries. I doubt we can do the same.
We will lock ourselves down then. I'll get all the material I need and I'll perform my research here with you until you're cured.
Are you mad? Who would take care of us? Who would free us if it takes decades or even more?
Old Bridget will take care of us.
You are serious, aren't you? You really are ready to do this?
I love you, Elizabeth. I can do this. Please, stay with me.
I believe you. This is crazy, but I believe you, Jonathan.
One prayer for the summoned, called by this song. Child born from darkness, whose path he must find. Now the song is sung, and your path chosen. England is safe, you have prevailed. I bid you farewell, my champion bittersweet. You found yourself a newer quest, and so I leave you to it. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber, until alas she rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
That's kind of cool. You see him kind of in the modern day. But final thoughts. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of expecting this game to be kind of crap since I hadn't played it for so long. The last time I played it was in 2018. It was shortly after. I think it was like. It was like, back then I was like, oh, okay, it's cool. But I figured because it had been so long since I played it, I wouldn't. It'd be kind of like that beer goggles thing, because I've had a couple games that haven't played for God knows how long that I've replayed recently, and I'm kind of like, okay, I had beer goggles about them. Like, you remember different things about them. Like, there was this one game called I Ninja, which I might do that, but I remember when I first had it that I loved the shit out of that game. But I recently replayed it, and I'm kind of like, why did I like this game? Which was kind of the same reaction I was kind of expecting from this game, because one of its big issues is that it tries to be like it's trying to be Bloodborne, Witcher, and kind of a town simulator, all in three in the same one. Because the combat is definitely kind of Bloodborne-ish, and it ain't difficult like Bloodborne is. And you saw I was taking on like level 17s at level 12. But Witcher, it takes from the dialogue kind of choices. It's more Mass Effect than it is Witcher, especially like modern Mass Effect with Mass Effect 3, Mass Effect Andromeda, whatever. If they ever actually do Mass Effect 4, which, again, whatever BioWare's doing, I hope they fix their shit, but if they go under right now, I honestly would not shed a tear. But that was the main issue I think this game had, was that it didn't have its own identity. Whether or not this game gets a sequel, I kind of doubt. I doubt this game's going to get a sequel, because I don't think it really did all that well. It might surprise me, because like Outer Worlds is supposed to be getting a sequel sometime soon, but Obsidian's pretty damn cool about that shit, so I kind of want to see who voiced Jonathan. I'm a big ass thing about voice actors. Anthony Hallwell. But I like I said, I walked back into this game kind of expecting to be disappointed, but I'm not. Which I think is pretty damn cool. But anyway, I'm gonna let the credits roll because I need to use the restroom. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. It took me a while because I just realized the new episode of Super Dragon Ball Heroes came out, and I was like, oh shit, I need to watch that. But that was cool though, how Goku like teleported behind her and went Ultra Instinct and instantly. But anyway, for right now, I'm going to test to see how I can stream using the capture card. I mean, first I'm going to get a shower, but after that, I'm going to test how to see to do the capture card streaming and whatnot, and I'm going to first test it with the HDMI converter. If it works, I might have the first episode of KOTOR 1 up today. I can get through that shit quick, but we'll see. It depends on how complicated OBS Studio is, because I'm really not trusting that shit. So anyway, for right now, like, comment, subscribe, sub on my Patreon. Peace. Maybe I'll be back later today.